Hello, everyone. I am Maria, and you are watching the community call of EkoLance for the month of September. It's really great to be here with you tonight. And in this community call, it's basically a chance for everyone to talk to each other. We will also give an update what happened in the previous month and what we're planning in the next month in EkoLance. And of course, we'll have a Q&A section where you can ask questions and or we can just chat. So let me show you our slides, just a second. Right. Okay, so what we do at EkoLance is that we are an educational organization which helps people start working in the blockchain industry. We have trained more than 2,000 people since our launch in May 2022, and we have more than 4,500 professionals in our talent pool. We have different educational programs for technical and non-technical professionals. For example, we have had trainings for Solidity developers where we helped developers start coding in Solidity. We also have an ongoing smart contract audit training where we help Solidity developers upskill and start auditing smart contracts. We have also different non-technical trainings such as the DeFi analyst training, content creator training, community manager training, training for Web3 marketers. And we also provide work opportunities for the people that we train because we're connected to a lot of blockchain companies, and whenever they are hiring someone, we share this in our community. Or you can also meet a company where you can start working during our training programs. A little bit of statistics. We have more than 1,500 Web2 developers in our network, in our talent base, more than 750 Solidity developers, and we're growing approximately with 20% per month. So as I said, in this call today, we'll speak about our current trainings and upcoming trainings, also about the hackathons and challenges that we're currently doing, because we also have partnerships with companies that are doing hackathons and different challenges with us. This is a great way for professionals in the blockchain space to earn rewards and also to get to know blockchain protocols and companies and get a job there and start working with them. We're also going to talk about our new partnerships, about our mentorship program, about our resources, educational resources that we share every month, such as the monthly guides. Also about our weekly community Discord call, our developer chat, and upcoming email courses that we'll launch. Right. So our ongoing smart contract audit training started this month, in the month of September, in the beginning of September. Here we're training Solidity developers to upskill and start auditing smart contracts. And we have a very comprehensive program, which is cohort-based with a trainer. And we also have speakers from different blockchain companies, and from the industry to help these smart contract auditors start actually working as smart contract auditors. So we'll have Quill Audits speak during the program. Quill Audits is one of the leading smart contract audit companies. And we'll also have Owen Healy, who is international blockchain recruiter, to help our smart contract auditors get a job, get a better understanding of the market, and share some job opportunities with them. We have a Gnosis Chain Hackathon demo day for our participants in the hackathons, which is going to happen 2 days from now, so on the 27th of September. During this demo day, we'll see all the amazing projects that came out of the Gnosis Chain Hackathon. So EkoLance also hosts a lot of hackathons on our platform techFiesta. Gnosis Chain partnered with us for an online hackathon, which was 3 weeks long. So it ended last Friday. And on Wednesday, so on the 27th, we're hosting the demo day where we'll present the different projects that have built during this hackathon, and we'll also announce the winners. There will be 3 winners of the hackathon, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. It was a great cooperation with Gnosis Chain, and I'm sure we're going to do amazing things in the future as well. We have a new hackathon starting today. It is a metaverse hackathon. We have partnered with The Hub, which is a metaverse infrastructure company, and we're launching our metaverse hackathon today. So you can still join the kickoff meeting, which is going to be in 2 hours. Maybe Prosper can share the link here with you, where you can still register for our kickoff meeting for the hackathon. And this hackathon will be also for 3 weeks, and we're going to be building things for the metaverse. And there are $3,000 in bounties to be won by 3 winners. We have more upcoming hackathons with prizes over $12,000 coming up this year. So we have booked the whole year with the hackathons. We're extremely proud of that. And there's something for everyone. So we'll have now the hackathon starting with the Hub today. We'll also have a hackathon with Concordium in October, and we'll have a hackathon with Aleph Zero in December. These are all Web3 companies. Concordium and Aleph Zero are Web3 protocols, which are super innovative and really amazing to work with. And it's a great opportunity for the developers to build projects and to also further get funding by these companies, because they also have grants programs to fund the developers' projects. But you can, of course, also get a job with these companies if they like your project and they like working with you. The QR code here that you can follow is the techFiesta website. The techFiesta platform is a platform where we launch developer challenges and hackathons frequently. And it's a great chance, not only for developers, but in general for everyone working in Web3 to collaborate with each other and to build products together. And by doing this, you can, on one side, earn rewards in stable coins. These challenges and hackathons pay in stable coins, but at the same time also to start your own project with your own idea, and as well get a job. Because as I said, many of the companies we work with are still looking for developers, and these challenges and hackathons are a great way to show your skills and get a job with them. Another perks of the techFiesta platform is that you also get an on-chain certificate when you participate in hackathons. And on-chain certificate, it's basically an NFT that you get in your wallet, and you can prove to whenever you're applying for a job or doing something in the Web3 space, you can prove that you already have experience in doing hackathons. And hackathons in the tech space in general are a great way to gain experience, to meet new people, and to prove your skills. Because we have techFiesta and because we're focusing so much on hackathons, we have launched a series called How to Win Hackathons. And in this series, we interview experts that have won international hackathons on their strategies and their tips and tricks how to win hackathons. You can watch them on our YouTube channel if you scan the QR code here. As you can see, we have already 4 people that we have interviewed, and you can watch the recordings on our YouTube channel. Not only hackathons, but we also host developer challenges. So we're starting a new developer challenge with Swisstronic tomorrow, actually. So a developer challenge, I called it a mini hackathon, but actually a developer challenge is a very quick challenge for developers to get to know a certain Web3 company, or in this case, protocol, and to start hacking or to start coding with this protocol. The developer challenge is 1 week long, so you will have 1 week to do this challenge, and you will be rewarded with $30. 10 winners will be rewarded with $30 You will not need longer than 45 minutes to do the challenge. And again, you'll have 1 week to do it. We'll have a challenge starting tomorrow, which will go until Tuesday next week. And then next week on Tuesday, we're starting a second challenge with Swisstronic, where you can win further prizes, but they will be announced next week on our social media channels. So in order to join this challenge, I suggest to you that you basically follow us on social media, and you will get the link for the Swisstronic challenge, but you can also subscribe for techFiesta. You can register on techFiesta as a user, and you will always get, here's the QR code again, and I guess Prosper is sharing the links on our social media. I don't see it currently, but yeah, maybe Prosper, you can share also the techFiesta link. So when you register as a hacker, as a user on techFiesta, you will always get an email when we're launching hackathons and developer challenges. And you'll be basically up to date on everything that we're launching, and you can start right away to participate in them. All right. So this is about the Swisstronic Developer Challenge. We have a new partner for techFiesta. This is very exciting. We have partnered with a company that has its own accelerator. Our goal with EkoLance and techFiesta is to create a whole ecosystem with professionals working in blockchain and also companies that help them in the blockchain space. In the case when you win a hackathon, when you have a project that wins a hackathon, or you build a project during a hackathon, you want to create your own company, you need more funding. Of course, a great way to do that is partner with accelerators and investors. And Claros has their own founders bootcamp. It's an accelerator program where you can earn funding for your hackathon project. So whoever has a project that needs funding can apply for their founders bootcamp. You can scan the QR code and go to their founders bootcamp. I think the deadline is until the 5th of October or the 9th of October, something like this. So you can just scan the QR code here and you'll see all the information. So they provide, as I said, funding for different projects. They have an accelerator program that lasts for 2 months, and they will help you with all kinds of things, not only funding, but also how to build your MVP, how to build your pitch deck to pitch in front of investors as well, how to set up your company, like all these kinds of business advice as well, and go to market, how to do your go-to-market strategy with your project. Accelerators are a great way to kick off your own business in the space. So we have partnered with them for this Founders Bootcamp. And I wish you luck when you apply there. Another amazing thing that we're doing is our mentorship sessions, because we believe that every professional has to have a mentor in order to skyrocket their career in the blockchain space, or in any space actually. So having a mentor is essential for everyone, because a mentor is your, I would call it a shortcut to many things in any space. A mentor can help you with connections. A mentor can help you with advice, with further training, with your work, with any tasks that you have. So we have here 6 amazing mentors that support the EkoLance community in their career. And you can apply for our mentorship program by scanning the QR code. The way our mentorship program works is that these mentors take 60 minutes of their time and mentor one-on-one selected participants, so selected community members of EkoLance. So you can apply for a mentor that you would like to have by scanning this QR code. You can go to each of these mentors' pages on our website, and you can apply for a mentorship with this person. And if you're selected, you will have an opportunity to talk to them for 60 minutes and ask them whatever you want. So these mentorship sessions are open. There is no agenda. You can ask any questions you want and they will answer it and help you with it. We have these sessions once per quarter. So you can apply every quarter for a mentorship with any of our mentors. Another great resource to educate yourself, to upskill, are our monthly guides. We have written already 8 monthly guides this year. We started in January, and you can get access to these guides by scanning this QR code. They're completely free, and they are also about very trendy topics, very important topics that are currently in the blockchain space. So for example, 6 reasons to participate in hackathons and how to participate in hackathons, for example, or how AI can help you develop, how AI can help developers code faster and smarter. So we have all kinds of topics in these monthly guides that can help you boost your skills. We also have 2 further community calls that I want to present to you, where we help our community in different areas, right? So this community call you're participating in right now is a monthly community call with me, and I'm the founder and CEO of EkoLance, where I update you about everything happening at EkoLance currently. We have a monthly developer chat, which is with Emmanuel. He is our community growth manager and also a developer advocate at EkoLance and techFiesta. techFiesta, as I mentioned multiple times, is our online hackathon platform. So during the developer chat, Emmanuel is interviewing different people in the Web3 space who help developers with their work. So for example, our last developer chat was with someone from Developer DAO, and he spoke about the developer's trilemma, which is how to develop with quality, but at the same time have a work-life balance, have enough time for whatever you want to do, and at the same time also learn and upskill as a developer. So it was extremely interesting. So we have always like prominent developers or developer advocates speaking in our developer chat to speak about, just a second, I'm sorry, to speak about their developer experience. So you can join the QR code here to our Discord channel of techFiesta, because we always introduce a developer chat there and announce the next developer chat in the Discord of techFiesta. Something for the EkoLance community is our weekly community call on Discord. You can join it here by scanning the QR code. Here we have as moderator and host our community manager and social media manager, Prosper. And in the weekly call on Discord, we speak about all kinds of topics related to working in the blockchain space. So every week, Prosper picks a topic and then it is discussed. But the topics vary from, again, work-life balance in the blockchain space. They vary to how to get a job, how to network in the blockchain space. So all kinds of things related to, working in blockchain. We have upcoming free courses, free email courses that we're currently working on. We'll probably publish them in October, and everyone will have free access to them. These courses will be on the topic of how to win hackathons and improve your technical skills. We'll have a course about decentralized finance and also a course about the metaverse. And now something super exciting where, I want to ask you, are you going to these conferences? And it will be super exciting to meet some of you at these conferences. So the EkoLance team is going to 3 conferences this year. I am going to the Crypto Assets Conference, which is going to be in between the 17th and 18th of October in Frankfurt. And I'm also going in the end of October to the European Blockchain Convention. So if anyone's there, I would be super happy to meet you. So drop us a message, and really, really happy to meet. And Emmanuel from the team is going to DevConnect in Istanbul in November. So if anyone is there, we'll be also extremely happy to meet you. The reason we're going to these conferences is that we would like to meet, of course, our community, but also we would like to meet more Web3 companies, protocols, infrastructure companies that will support our mission to onboard more people to work in the blockchain space. We want to meet protocols to host hackathons with them. We want to meet companies who want to hire more blockchain professionals, and companies who want to support us in educating more blockchain professionals. At DevConnect, Emmanuel is going to promote techFiesta, and he's going to meet a lot of developers in order to onboard them on techFiesta and help more developers gain access to our hackathons and developer challenges. So guys, this was it from me. I spoke now for over 20 minutes, and it's a great pleasure to present to you what we have going on and what we have planned. But now I'm open for questions, and I would love to hear from you and answer all your questions. So is there any question from you?
Hi.
Hello, Emiri.
Yes, good evening over there. It's actually afternoon in Nigeria. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good day, everybody. Please, I have a question about hackathons. Can you still hear me?
Yes, what is your question?
Okay, so I noticed like the last hackathon we had for Cello Bonds, there were 5 prizes. Very good. Then also this one currently ongoing 3 prizes, and then the one for the hub also 3 prizes. I don't know, because a lot of developers are building. That first time I was part of the finalists, and after we were nominated for the finals, I was speaking to one of the other contestants, which I actually connected with him in one of our previous hackathons elsewhere. So we just found each other, and he showed me his project, and I was like, wow. So for this kind of big project he did and every other thing, he didn't get anything. He was so down, like no recognition, and yeah. So I know in hackathons, judging is based on what the judges want and everything. And I wanted to make a suggestion, because if whenever builders build, despite building and every other thing, at least builders want to be appreciated. Like me, my consolation was that okay, I was part of the finalists. Fine. I'm very, very okay with that. Then some other guy elsewhere who feels he built so well, he didn't get any recognition, finalist or something. I just feel if there is any way that we can make it a bit more, increase the reach of the recognitions, maybe say finalists or honorable mentions or something, and then prizes also, even as little as $20-$30 to maybe, let's say, the after maybe the first 3 prizes, then get a portion of the bounty, and maybe like say $30 each for maybe the next 7 projects that are in the top 10. I think it's a great way of encouraging building. The money is not even of value per se, but I mean the price, the monetary price is not of value per se, but at least it's a bit more encouraging. I remember when I started hackathons, what I first look at is the number of prizes. So I just look, you have 3 prizes? No, 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 I can't survive it. I won't contest. You get. So when I see places like you have 10 prizes, I'm like, okay, nice. Maybe I stand a chance, and that's that state contesting. At least the first one I contested, there were 13 prizes, and I think I was position number 9, and the bounty was $1,000 for as far as 9th position, and it was encouraging. I picked up confidence from there, and I've been contesting for hackathons. Even hackathons that I just need three winners, I still contest till now. So I feel a good way of bringing in younger developers and new hackers into this ecosystem is spreading out the prices. For example, now this prognosis hackathon, first prize is 1,600 and 400 for the first prize. If we could get a portion like out of this 2,000, get maybe like $300 out, divide this $300 into 10 places, and then reduce price of first place maybe $900, price of second place, just like that. I feel it's going to encourage more persons to build and also give back to more persons and at least touch, so that when people are discussing, talking about, yeah, winning prize is a great way of spreading the good word about techFiesta. If I contest for an account and I don't win, I don't see any reason why I should tell people about techFiesta or tell them about what I did. But if I won even as much as $10, I would tell a friend of mine, say, hey, this is what they gave to me in this account. Maybe like what's the website, those kind of stuff. So it's just a suggestion. I don't know what you think about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for this suggestion. It's extremely valuable to hear from the developers what they think and what ideas they have. So first of all, I want to say something about prices in general. So currently we're in a bear market. So what we're experiencing is that a lot of the companies we talk to, they don't have a big budget for bounties. So this is, number one. So the bounties that we saw in the bull market, like, I don't know, $50,000, $100,000, they're gone, right? And unfortunately, that makes also the prices lower during hackathons. Another thing is that, of course, what they want in the end is to get developers that build really on their hackathons, not just bounty hunters. They could, bounty hunters are people that always participate in hackathons just for the prize, and then just move on to the next hackathon, right? So what the most protocols want to see is actually someone sticking to their protocol and like building a real project that turns into a company and like something successful, because this is how they increase these projects actually increase the transactions on a blockchain, right? So blockchain protocols want to see as many transactions on their blockchain as possible, and this is done by having successful projects. So this is where they come from, right? This is their interest. So why we have 3 winners is that because the logic behind it was that we want like really good projects and to reward them with good prizes, right? Because this costs you time to build, you have invested your time. So if you win, we want you to win like good money for your time. And we want to encourage you to build further with this company. But of course, I hear where you're coming from. I hear your feedback. And what I would suggest is just to have like a poll maybe, or like we can ask the community what they think about this proposal. And if more people want to go with it, to have like multiple prizes, more prizes, even if they're smaller, then we can just do that. I think it's a great idea. And as you said, it's like psychologically it works also better, because if you see there will be 10 winners, the probability of winning is higher, of course. And even if you win a smaller prize, you're still happy that you won. But then the question is, if you're a more experienced developer participating in this challenge, are you okay with a smaller price to compensate for your time that you spend on participating in the hackathon? We have to see, but maybe it's again it depends on the target group of the hackathon. So if it's targeting more junior developers, then I guess more prizes is the better way to go. So thank you so much for this feedback. Yeah, does anyone else have a question?
Hello, please, can I add to what you just said?
Sure, of course. Yeah, please.
All right, so thank you very much for the positive response. And the thing is, like you said, you don't want to organize the poll. It's a great idea, but I just want to clarify things here. Even the poll is not, what I'm saying is not that there should be smaller prizes. There should be always be big prize. You understand? Like this last account, at first there were like 5 winners of for $400. That was the first stuff we were told before it was changed. And I remember as at when they were saying finance, I had two project ideas in my mind, a small one and a big one. I was like, for that reason, I'm going to give the small project to this Gnosis hackathon and then give the bigger idea to another. But when I saw the stakes increased, I was like, no, I have to do my best on this one. You understand? So there's also a place for having the big cut and then a smaller, very small, not so small, but at least very small stuff for others. Because the more the stake, the better we, the better, the more we are likely to build better projects and think more widely. And we also try to also improve on our projects more and more and every other thing. So the big price is nothing sharp to it. We don't want a situation where we are saying $200 everybody for 20 projects. It's not going to be a motivation. At least the big price is there, then maybe just a little cut for just as many as possible. And then also that is another issue I want to talk about. For hackathons, like most of the hackathons I've done, we are allowed to like continue refining your projects even after the submission deadline in your repo. So your submission should be maybe you've done your demo video and done every other thing. Then maybe on your README file, you could add your to-do list, which you are updating. So like now, if judging is taking 5 days, and when you're submitting, you're not able to add all the features. On your to-do list, you could just, okay, I'm going to add social link, I'm going to add the donate button, those kind of stuff. And as you're doing it, you're itemizing done. And then by the time your code is being reviewed, if you're lucky, you can get your stuff, your work finished before code review. For some other situations, we don't get to finish the optimization before the judges are completed. are done with what they are doing. So I want to ask, is it not because on 2 occasions now, I've seen that maybe on techFiesta or EkoLance, we are not allowed to improve on our project after the final submission deadline. I don't know what you think about it, because for other cartons, we are allowed to. So what's your take on that? Thank you.
So what you're usually submitting on EkoLance or on techFiesta is a GitHub repository, right? So there you can, of course, change things, right? Until the team starts reviewing. But the thing is that the submission deadline is also the day when the team starts reviewing the projects. So you don't have a lot of time to improve because that's the actual deadline. And after this deadline, they start reviewing the projects. So imagine the deadline is the 25th today, and they start reviewing the projects on the 26th. When do you want to improve on your project, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why, that's why we say, please, like, finish when the deadline is, because we're always trying to pay out as soon as possible. So the hackathon sponsor should also review as soon as possible after the deadline. That's the process that we have. Yeah, and we have very short deadlines basically between everything. What I have a question for you, actually, because this idea with the prizes, is there any prize that you would accept a monetary prize? Actually, I don't see him anymore. Did he drop off the call? Maybe that could be a question to everyone who is a hacker here. Is there any good prize for you except the monetary prize during a hackathon? You can raise your hand to talk, or unmute yourself and talk, or write in the chat.
Actually, it depends. It depends on the position. It depends on the location. It depends on the hackathon itself, for which blockchain, if it supports ZK, if it is just smart contract development or Solidity. There are lots of materials to go with and to find if there. But I think if would be interested, it should be like something like part-time, like a salary just like for a part-time job. I don't know. I don't think like this to make, let's say, the full-time job developers get consistent with the hackathon. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I felt.
What do you mean? I didn't understand. I think you answered something differently than what I asked, but can you repeat like what you said?
So you were asking about the prizes, isn't it?
Yeah, because before that we had Amiri who said that in his opinion, we should have more prizes, like not 3 prizes with higher value, but let's say 10 prizes with lower value, you know, so more people get a prize, like a monetary
Yes.
prize. But now I'm thinking,
Yes,
is there something else that we can reward the people except money? Like, do you think there is something else that they can get except money?
as a reward.
Yes, as a reward, yes.
Like an extra, such as machines, such as laptops, like this, as a reward.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like, that's the question. Do you think there is anything else that developers can get as a reward except money? Maybe, I don't know, merchandise. I don't know.
Yeah, tools or mice or keyboards or some of these machines or screens, you know, but it depends on a software developer or on the winner. If you can let him choose between this part and this part to get as a reward, like you need a mouse or you need a keyboard or you need a screen, so he would choose something as a reward, as an extra.
So, for example, during the hackathon that we're launching today, the Metaverse Hackathon, we'll have I'm not sure, I have to check, but for the winners or for everyone, they'll get like a Metaverse wearable as an extra for the hackathon. So basically, like instead of merch in real life, you get it for a certain metaverse, right? This is something that they'll get. Also, the Hub, the company that's sponsoring, they're also offering mentorship to the winners of the hackathon. So if you want to start off or kick off your journey in the metaverse industry, they're offering like mentorship besides the monetary reward. So that kind of stuff. And this is what I'm asking. Do you have any ideas for extra rewards that we can provide or we can suggest to the sponsors? Yeah, so Muhammad said a couple of things like gadgets, basically. Do you have other ideas that we can ask for from the sponsors?
Hello.
Hello.
I think if the certification or letter for attending for the hackathon, it's maybe okay.
Yeah, we have that. So when you participate in a hackathon, you receive an NFT that confirms your participation in the hackathon.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
What about, let's say, if there is a first 2 winners would be granted to go to a conference, let's say, and to go on site for a conference. But
okay.
Like, let's say if someone, if the winner is from Brazil and you do have a conference in Frankfurt, you can just get him a visa to just go there and just come back if he's like the first winner or the second winner. Of course, it depends on the budget, but you know, it's an opportunity that would push lots of people to go for it.
Yeah. That's a very cool idea. Yeah. Very nice. Emiri, do you have an idea for non-monetary prizes?
Okay, so depending on the budget, but I think for a very low budget price would be things like domain name, paying for domain names for developers, because I notice most developers don't have personal portfolio websites, even if they can make it themselves. And it's actually needed in the job market to make you stand out. So if we have an hackathon saying that we're going to give you this. I think it's going to encourage more persons, and I think it's an appreciable reward. You can pay for domain names, pay for subscription hosting plans for them, and stuff like that. And then also the accelerator programs, mentorship, and the rest. Then for like someone like me now, I'm thinking of they're doing a smart contract audit course. You understand? And EkoLance already offers that. So if you could maybe have 2 or 3 slots for that, and other training programs in the EkoLance ecosystem, I think that would be a great way to encourage more developers.
All right, that's a good idea. Perfect. Guys, your ideas are amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we need to win something, right?
Exactly. Okay, perfect. If anyone has another idea, please. Great. Any other questions? Okay, I think we have no more questions. So in this case, guys, thank you so much for participating in this call. It was, as always, a pleasure to talk to you. I love the monthly community call. And this month is also the end of the quarter, the third quarter of the year. And we will be publishing our impact report. EkoLance is also an impact company. Why we are an impact company is because we provide sponsorships for people from emerging countries for our training programs. So we have paid training programs, but there is a certain number of sponsored slots for people from emerging countries that get in for free. We also provide a lot of like internships and work opportunities also for people from emerging countries. So our impact report is coming out this month, and we will announce how many people we have helped and what we have done in the past quarter. We always publish an impact report every quarter where we report on these things. So thank you again for participating, and I'll see you next month in the community call. And I wish you good luck in the hackathons that are upcoming. And thanks again, and have a great evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.